Hello, art bosses. Welcome to the Art Biz Download. My name is Rena Uha, and I am super excited that you're here. Happy Labor Day weekend. We are here today celebrating. This is a little bit of Labor Day irony. We're celebrating the one day a year that we recognize hardworking people, that we celebrate people who work by not working. Okay, a little bit of irony there. And I love that. I love that about Labor Day weekend. It's a day that we literally celebrate people who work by not working. And the one thing that I kind of want to talk about today is that we can have Labor Days for our business every single day when we're using the simple to use formulas and the tools that are available in the marketplace, many of them for free, that allow for us to work smarter, not harder. And why not? Why not today celebrate the fact that we have the ability to take a day off and still have our businesses working for us. Take a whole weekend off and have our businesses still finding leads, making offers, and closing sales. So I'm super excited that we are headed into the Art Boss Challenge that's happening on September 8th. And today we're going to be giving away gifts in honor of Labor Day. We're going to be giving away right here on this call, in this meeting, we're going to be giving away your first free gift from the Art Boss Challenge. Okay, so we're going to be doing that today. And you need to watch your emails. There are more free things headed your way. I'm talking about super sweet things that you can take us up on, because today is about working smarter, not harder. Today is about celebrating a beautiful weekend where the irony, right? Let's get more results from less work. Let's celebrate the people who work really hard by not working at all. So this is what we're going to be doing today. Okay. So we're going to be talking about the two skill sets that all creative business owners need in order to be successful. Okay. You know this. We need to have creative skill set. Okay, whatever your art form is, you have a creative skill set that you've been building. For a lot of us, we forget all the work that went into building our skill set, and now we're just in the fun zone. We're just in the place where we get to be in our studios, create artwork, get energy from it. We also are able to put it out there into the world, and then this is a beautiful thing. We put it out into the world, and then it also serves the world, because this is the thing about our creative skill sets. Okay. Let me make it a little bit wrong one. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Your art has the power to transform the world. Okay. And we've been doing this. Okay. We've been creative superstars for so long. Sometimes we forget how much work, how much time, how much practice it took to elevate our skill sets and become experts at what we do, right? So as creative business owners, we have to have two skill sets. The first one is our creative skill set, but we also have to have a sales skill set. Okay. So let me ask you this, just curious, how many people here just put in the comments, right? Do you think selling is fun? Do you enjoy selling? Okay. Because I'm going to tell you this, once you master this skill set, you get your artwork into the hands of the people who need it, because it transforms the world, and you get paid for it, and there's money coming in the bank. It's fun selling. Okay. So we need to remember that the skill set we built with creating, it took us time, it took us resources, it took us practice, and now we enjoy doing that. The same thing will happen for our sales skills, as long as we're using the simplest formulas, as well as the tools that are available in the marketplace, many of them for free, that allow for us to work smarter and not work harder. When we're working too hard and building our sales skill sets, you're going to find yourself thinking or saying things like, I'm overwhelmed, this doesn't work. But yet you're looking around and you're seeing in the online market, not only are artists thriving, but even like people can sell the craziest things, and they do really well because they have the formula, because they have the tools that allow for them to be successful. Okay. So when we are elevating our skill set for selling, there are like three common mistakes that I see that we're making and are keeping us from being successful. Okay, so the very first one is we're trying to manually do all this. We are saying I'd rather spend hours upon hours trying to find people to buy my artwork than just use some of the tools that are available in the marketplace. Again, many of them are even free and we're not using those. Like, why? Why are we not using them? We're instead choosing to manually burn out because we're in our social media. We're trying to find leads. We're talking to people who really aren't buyers. They're just complainers and they're just kind of sad people anyway. And it so takes away from our energy when we're talking to the wrong people. Okay. So if you're out there manually trying to find people to buy your artwork, you're probably talking to the wrong people. And then you start believing things that are dangerous about yourself and your artwork. Like, oh, my artwork isn't good enough. My artwork is priced too high. My artwork is, if I just got better, then I wouldn't ever attract any of the complainers and the whiners. Okay. It's just not true. So the first mistake that we have to fix, and we can fix with the tools that are out there and the systems and the simple formulas, is let's take that off of our plate and no longer manually find leads. Okay. So we're going to talk more about the tools that we can do that, but let's talk about the second mistake. The second mistake that I see when we're working and trying to elevate our sales skills. Okay. We're often saying the wrong things about our artwork. Okay. We may be repelling our future buyer simply because we're not talking about our artwork in the right way. Okay. If you've ever seen it or if you've ever felt this way, like if you feel a little creepy, you're like, that feels creepy. You're not doing it the right way. If you feel like, I'm too salesy, I sound like a salesy weirdo, you're not doing it the right way. There are simple tools in the marketplace. Many of these are the free ones that allow for you to build all of your content super quickly that's aligned with, this is what you're missing, your brand message. Okay, so we need to make sure that we have the tools that allow for us to quickly get clarity on what our brand message is and make sure that everything that we're putting out into the universe is aligned, and it allows for us to attract the right buyers and then walk them down the path to the sale like it's the most natural thing in the world, so that when we make our offers, when we're like, hey, here's our piece of artwork and here's how much it costs, they're like, oh my gosh, I totally understand the value of that artwork. It's a steal deal. Okay. We have to make sure that we're using these tools so that we can work smarter, not harder. And we can also have tools that are sitting out in the marketplace that allow for us to close sales on automation. I'm talking closing sales while you're sleeping, closing sales while you're hanging out on the weekend for Labor Day weekend. Do you know how many people are in their social media this weekend? You don't have the tools that are automatically closing sales. You're walking away from hundreds and thousands of dollars. Okay. So it's so beautiful to be able to wake up in the morning to either like a text message, you made a sale, or an email that says it's time to pack it, wrap it, and ship it because you need to get this into the hands of the people who want it and who have bought it. Okay. So the mistakes that we're making is we're walking away. We're like doing everything manually. We're actually going out there and we're not really talking about our artwork in a way that magnetizes people. Instead, it's repelling people. And we're not making offers that allow for people to see, oh my gosh, I better get this now. Okay. We have one of a kind piece of artwork. We have unique pieces that once it's gone, it's gone. So when someone sees your artwork and recognizes the value, they're going to start saying, please take my credit card now because I don't want anyone else to get it. Okay. So super sweet stuff. Super sweet stuff. So we have to have the simple formulas for selling and elevating our sales skills. And we really, if you want to save time and you want a Labor Day festivities every single day of the year because your business is working while you're in your studio creating, or maybe you're just at the beach with your family, or maybe you're taking a 1-month sabbatical to go and get inspiration pieces for your next collection, your business will still be finding leads, walking them down the path to the sale like it's the most natural thing in the world. Okay. So the checklist, I'm going to pop this in here. We're going to walk through the checklist. There is a sales software checklist. These are the tools that you must have in your business in order to elevate your skill sets in selling. Okay. It's what's going to allow for you to be able to spend more time in your studio creating, guiltlessly creating, because you know that your business is on automation, it's running. Okay. Many of these tools are free, and we're going to just kind of list them. Okay. Here are the tools that you need. And I'm also going to let you know you can text the word me to the phone number 513-654-1775. I'm going to give you the list. You can have this list. It's just a cute little PDF file, and it'll show you. Along with that list is the training on what they are, how you use them, where do you get them, and like, what do they do? Okay. So if you want to grab that checklist, go ahead and text that word. Okay. So here's the deal. Okay. Here's what you need. You need tools to find your right buyers. Number one, you have to have those tools. There's several tools that we can use to be able to really put that on autopilot, and you'll never have to go look for another buyer again, ever. Okay. So perfect. I mean, it's one of my favorites. We'll talk about that in a minute. It's one of my favorites. Number two, we have to have the tools that allow for us to communicate the value of our artwork and have it aligned with our brand message. Okay. So often we're so close and we love our artwork so much that it's difficult to pull away and see why other people are attracted to our artwork. So we have to have those tools that allow for us to create automated emails that go out, automated posting that goes out, sales scripts, all of those things that we need in our business all need to be aligned, and we can create all of that with these software tools. Okay. Number three, it's about making sure that we're closing sales. We need to have the tools that track engagement, that allow for us to see from all the people in the world who are looking at our artwork, who is most interested, who is viewing artwork on our websites, who is engaging in social media, who's opening our emails, who's clicking on links in our emails, who's coming to meetings with us, all these things that we can collect engagement, and then we can identify. Usually it's just a couple people a month, 5, 10, 20, maybe 50 people, depending on your business, how many people are engaged, because you really only need like 5 or 10 people to be engaged in order to start automatically curating offers and closing sales. Okay. So these tools are so helpful because when I talk to artists and they're like, I don't know if I'm charging a price that's too high. I don't know. If you don't have these tools, you won't be able to collect the data to answer those questions. So super important, super important. Okay. I want you guys to know this. If you're here, this is your free gift. Okay. We're giving you the free sales checklist, but it's not just the free sales checklist. It's the week-long training where we're going to show you why you need them, how you use them, where they are, and what they do for your businesses. If you text that word me to the phone number 513-654-1775, you're automatically not only going to get this checklist, you're also going to get access to the free sales training. Okay. So beautiful. Love it. Little caveat here, because a lot of you have reached out to me and you're like, Ren, I'm in Europe, or I'm in Australia, or I'm in Bali, or I'm around the world, and I can't text you. Okay. So due to European privacy standards and some of the texting standards that happen around the world, you're absolutely right. I can't text you, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm just put the word me in the comments, and I will on Tuesday, I'll manually send you that list. Okay. So on Tuesday after the weekend, I'll go back and I'll see, okay, who can't text me? Okay. But here's what happens. If you're in the US and you want that list right now and you don't want to wait over the weekend, okay, just text it to me and it'll automatically be sent to your phone number. Okay. So you're going to get it right away. And all the information about the free training is going to be sent to your email. Okay. So this is an amazing, amazing opportunity to really dig into what these tools are. Okay. So I'm so excited to be able to do that for you. Okay. As we're headed out, why do we need these? We need these tools because if we're not leveraging the power of the online market, where there are billions of people, where there are millions of people who would love to purchase your artwork, if you can quickly identify who wants to learn more, you can start walking them down the path to the sale. So you have to have these systems and tools in order to start creating an automated sales system. Okay, so super excited. Now, What's my favorite tool? Okay, because it's Labor Day. Labor Day, the day that we celebrate working by not working. I love the tools that allow for me not to have to do any more work finding my future customers. Okay. I want the people, and there's tons of people out in social media this weekend. I want people seeing my artwork, and I want the people who would like to learn more to be able to get more information from me. And so on Tuesday, when I come back into the office, I'm going to see all the people who engaged in my and like saw my artwork and said, tell me more. And then guess what I'm going to do on Tuesday? I'm going to set up my automated systems for telling them more. Okay. So super excited to be able to show you exactly how to do this for your own businesses. Okay. So when we are working, we need to make sure we're working smarter. Okay. Working harder just throws us into overwhelm and exhaustion. And the worst and most risky thing about overworking in our online market is we're going to start believing what the mean people say, right? Instead of, because it's not fun to talk to those people. That's why I love these tools. I no longer have to hear any negative. None. My tools take care of that. Okay. They can be as mean as they want to my tools. Doesn't matter. I don't hear it. I don't see it. I'm only talking to the people who are like, I love your artwork. Oh my gosh, tell me more about you and your artwork. So that's why it's my favorite tool. It allows for me to be able to just play for the whole entire weekend, take the Monday off and not worry about my business. So you guys, you're amazing. Okay. I want you to know that we're here providing the Art Boss Challenge happening on September 8th. If you're watching this and you're like, I'm not sure if I'm in the challenge and I'm in the right place, just put the word challenge in the comments and I'll make sure I'll reach back out to you and be like, yep, you're registered, or no, you're not registered yet. I just sent you the information and the details. Okay. So some of you are watching on YouTube. Some of you are watching on Instagram. So some of you might be like, I would love to be a part of this. We have a private Facebook group where we're going to be providing the training. Many of you are watching here right now. Super excited to get started. September 8th, 1 p.m. every single day. We're going to be working really hard for 3 days. And for those of you who would like to work with us for an additional 2 days for free, we're going to be giving you that opportunity as well. So you guys rock. Let's say it again. Have a beautiful, happy Labor Day, and we will see you soon.